my channel. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. And for my girlies who are back, welcome back. Today we're doing a sit down chit chat. Let's get into it. So today we're talking about the complexities of change. Why? Because personally, that's what I'm dealing with. Girls might be dealing with it too, and I thought if I'm going through it, somebody else probably going through it, and we can go through it together instead of being alone in this thing, okay? It's just the simple thought of like, I want to change, right? Or I want this change. And that's so easy to think about. So easy to say. It's so easy in theory. But the actuality of it, change is hard. Change is complex. Change is not a simple thing. It's layers. There's layers. Change is layered. And I know for me and just kind of this day and age that we're in, I feel like it's portrayed as a boom, boom, boom. Like you want to change, you get the change. Change is done. Next thing, next thing, next thing, next thing. And it's like, I feel like what I'm learning is change is slow pace. It's that one saying where they talk about slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, slow and steady. The change doesn't have to be all fast, quick, easy. If it's quick and easy, it probably ain't the right thing. You know, when they used to tell us back in the day type of friends to look for, men to look for, they said don't go for quick and easy. Ain't that what they said? Yeah. Anyways, that's what we're getting into today. Stick around and let's get into it. I feel like there's a big disconnect in wanting to change and being in the changed place because of different emotions that have to take place, be removed, added to, whatever for you to get there. Like, I think a lot of what I'm learning is we were taught that a lot of things were physical or emotional instead of being physical and emotional. Changing is not just a physical thing. It's not about just journaling, or it's not about just moving to the new place. It's about the fear that comes with moving to the new place, but the joy maybe being greater than that. It's not just, oh, I just did the thing. There's emotions with the change. And so I feel like we minimize that and kind of get confused as to why it's not easy. Oh, not the phone, hold on. Why it's not easy to just progress. Why it can be slow paced, these up, down trends that you see with change. Like, it's just not linear, and that it's rather simple. It is not linear. The first thing to get over when dealing with change is the comfort that you have in your now. Like, we are safe in our now, or you, even if you aren't safe, you know this. You don't want to do something new because you know the enemy that you're dealing with, type of thing. And so it's like you're comfortable even in your discomfort. And so when you're trying to go about learning this new thing, trying a new thing, this change that you want to create or have, it's like, well, I got to learn all new territory, or I have to learn something new that I'm not used to. What if I don't like that? What if that's worse than the thing that I've chosen now? Just resistant to change. Like, I feel like when someone brings me something that I'm really not used to, familiar with, like, I don't jump in with like, oh, I'm so excited about that. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, hold up. Who said that? Where did that come from? Do you know if that's real? Wait a second, because I'm gonna protect myself before you come play with me, you know? And it's like, is the resistance to change a defense mechanism? Because change is consistent. Change is the thing that isn't going to change. Like, life is going to keep growing, evolving, and changing. So, girl, we got to work on this. You see what I'm saying? We got to work on our response and our readiness for change, because it's coming regardless. It's just like this resistance to what's new for me personally. Being aware of it has helped me to minimize my reactions when I know that it's something new or a change is coming. I'm aware of like, oh, I might be responding bad to this, or oh, I might, I'm aware that my response may not be the best, or it may take me a few days to really grasp, understand what it is that I'm feeling, disliking, or actually liking. Because I feel like that's the other thing too. Some people can jump into change and be really excited about it and move into it quickly and learn the lessons like boom, boom, boom. And some people take this more protective approach to change. You're kind of like, okay, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it a little hesitantly. I'm gonna do it a little slow. But I feel like at what point are we also wasting time? Change is constant, and you kind of have to learn how to accommodate the change quickly so that you're not wasting time in that just bit of discomfort area. There's going to be discomfort that comes with it, but it's about minimizing the discomfort that you're gonna have. Like, don't prolong the discomfort. Don't drag it longer than it has to be. You want to try something new. If you want to try a new sport, for example, you don't have to be like, oh, I'm gonna drag my feet doing this. It's gonna take me 3 years to try this new sport. Girl, you could literally sign up. I'm sure by the time summer is over, you could have signed up and had it done. But how long are you gonna remain in that discomfort of, I wanna do this and I'm not gonna do this situation? How long are you gonna remain in that? That's where time is being wasted in that space, because either you're going to do it or you're not. You're either going to flow with the change or you're not. And even if you're going to flow and you're uncomfortable in that, that's better than just being like, oh, I want to do this thing, want to do this change, want to do this change, want to do this change, but you're not even willing to make a step towards the change. Like, you can step in uncomfortableness. Like, you can be uncomfortable and still keep it pushing. No one that's making changes are just super comfortable in all of their choices. Like, they're not just walking around like, yeah, I'm doing this new thing I ain't never done before and I'm just the best at it. No, they're just deciding that, you know what? I want to do this thing. And so whether I'm uncomfortable or not, I'm going to stand up because, yeah, I said I'm going to do this. And so here I am doing it, rather I'm fully comfortable in it or not. I feel like another reason that change can be so complex is because it's really a measure of like, is this going to be worth it? You know, like, you might want to go out to eat and try a new restaurant. And these are just such small examples that are just coming to my mind. But it's just like, you might want to go try a new restaurant, right? But then it's like, or you could go to your favorite restaurant and get your favorite meal that you know is going to bust down Tatiana, nom nom nom, go home full and good. But it's like, you already know that place. You already know that. And so there's this, is it worth it question, I think, that comes up when trying new things. Because what if you go to the restaurant and the food is nasty? Now you wasted time, you wasted money, you wasted calories, because there's a risk there that's like, I could have just gotten what I knew, what I've known for so long, and had this comfort meal, this comfort place, this comfort song. Like, I could have just done that instead of going and try this new thing, and I don't even like that. And now I feel like, what the hell did I do that for? The caveat to that is, everything that is your favorite thing right now, you once had no idea was your favorite thing. You had to try it. And that's why I don't get why people are like, I don't try new things, I don't try new food, I don't try new experiences. Every single thing that is your favorite thing right now, there was a point in which you had never tried it. So what if there are more things that can make your life be more full, just have more joy, have more well-roundedness in it, but you're just too afraid to try or to accept and evolve and have that existing change, you know? We have to remember, when it comes to these complexities of change, is that change is the consistent thing. Like, change is the constant. It is the thing that is going to remain. And that's why we have to learn to get comfortable in this thing. See it all throughout life. Like, even just as a human being, whether you like it or not, you're going to change. Like, I was once a little girl without, maybe TMI, but I was once a little girl without heavy titties. Like, yeah, you know, like, as a woman, you go through being a kid, not having a cycle, then having a cycle, then you don't have a cycle, like a menstrual cycle I'm referencing. But it's just like, you have no control of that. That change is happening whether you like it or not. People are going to live. People are going to die, whether you like it or not. You're going to age. Your hair is going to grow. It might not grow, whether you like it or not. The thing to do is not to get afraid of that or resistant to that, but it's to understand, well, how can I, as someone who is a bit uncomfortable with change, how can I do better with this? Get wanting to be safe, wanting to feel safe, but also the need to move the hell on and evolve, you know? Like, you can't just keep staying where you are. It's just not the way that life is set up for you to be. Why would you come here and I don't think from decade to decade to decade, you're supposed to look back and be like, I've been doing the same thing. Yippee. I'm glad you're so comfortable, but what else, outside of comfort, what are you getting out of it? Out of staying in the same place that you've been in, not changing, not moving, not doing anything, what are you getting out of that? Are you looking back in 2020? Are you the same person that you were today in 2025? That's not good. That's not good, friend. Your roots, you should be rooted in yourself. But you should be able to see some differences in your life from 5 years ago. I know for me, a way that I've been able to deal with it better is by stabilizing something. So it doesn't really have to be, you don't have to be familiar with everything. It's just that you have to have stability in something. Ideally, yourself. Ideally, you have rooted yourself, your character, your beliefs in such a way that parts of you may change, but you can always know who you are at your core. Life around you can change, but you are stable. You always know who you are at your core. You know what can bring you home. The home is within yourself. It's not rooted in everything around you. Because all those things are going to change. And then you'll be like, oh, I don't know who I am. And then it's like this storm in my head right now. I just see like this storm around you because you put yourself into, oh, this is the car I drive. So when your car that you drive changes, you don't know who you are. Oh, this is the job that I work. So now when the job changes, you don't know who you are no more because you were never that. You were never the car that you drove, the job that you have, the house that you bought, the clothes that you wear. You were never that. Those are just shit that you got. Excuse my language. All I'm saying is you got to be something. You have to be rooted in something outside of materialism. See, me, Victoria Camille Brown, I'm rooted in authenticity and integrity and keeping it real with you and in wanting to see others win and uplifting people and being positive. So it doesn't matter if you take me here, if you put me in Russia, if you put me in Africa, if you put me in Canada, if you put me in Mexico, it doesn't matter where you put me. It doesn't matter where you place me. It doesn't matter what house I'm in, what car I'm in, what clothes I'm in, who I'm around. Because I'm not rooted in them. I'm rooted in a few of the things that I just said. When you start getting rooted in yourself, it becomes easier to be okay with changes that you may see. Like, just a small example, like for my braids or whatever, I didn't like my hair at first, but there was a few summers ago when I was going to New Orleans, the whole time I wasn't comfortable on the trip because I'm like, I don't like these braids, I don't like these braids, I don't like these braids, right? Maybe I was less rooted in the belief that I have now that I am beautiful. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. But now I got to move on with the braid style faster. I do like these more than I like those, but I got to move through it faster because I already know, like, it doesn't matter what hairstyle I have, the face card doesn't decline. Rooted. You might think that's silly, but you got to F around and find some things that you're going to be able to know that can't nobody take away from you, can't nobody tell you about yourself, so that you can learn how to deal with life's ever-changing happenings. Like, it's constant. You start to get uncomfortable in these changes, you can remind yourself, like, no, I'm a positive light. No, I am an authentic person. No, I am beautiful. No, I am strong-minded. No, I do think for myself. No, I am creative. Like, yeah, you can't let these outside things kind of feed into who you are. And it also, I don't really know exactly how I would say I feel about people being humble, but it creates this humility inside of you, because it's like, it has nothing to do with these outside things. You can't take away something that's in somebody. And so that to me stabilizes that resistance towards these changes. It's like, okay, these other things might be happening, but this is who I am. This is where I stand, or this is where my comfort is. This is where, this is where I am stable, I'm comfortable, what I can rely on and be safe in. That's where your safeness can come into play. Yeah, I think it's really just ideal for you to stabilize, for you to really be rooted in knowing yourself and things that aren't really of this world, because those things are always going to change. And when those changes come, you're going to be lost in the sauce if you felt like everything around you is what made you. A version of yourself that, it don't even have to be the best version, just a version of yourself that's different than who you are today is going to require some level of change. And you have to be willing to meet that change in the face and say, yeah, I'm ready for the challenge. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Okay? Yeah. Change is hard, and we minimize that. We minimize that change is scary, that it is intimidating. You could be fearful or doubtful of like, is this gonna be worth it? Why am I even doing this? Am I finna look stupid? Like all these thoughts that just come to mind that really can paralyze you from moving forward or making the change. Those things are real. Those things are real in a sense of, it will stop some people. Like those thoughts, those things, just comments, whatever, will stop people from actually moving forward. You'll actually get to a place where you're like, oh, I don't believe that I can do this, or I'm too afraid to make this change, or oh, I want to move across the country, but it's not worth it because of this and that. You have one life to live. Y'all better F around and start finding out. Like, I just feel like take the limits off. Like, take the limits off. Why are you limiting yourself to your comfort? Limiting yourself to your comfort just because that's simply what you know. This is a great big world out here. You got to start effing around and finding out, for better or for worse. You got to shoot your shot. That's basically what I'm saying. Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot at this life thing. And when you're shooting your shot at life, most of the time that requires change. You don't get to be comfortable and be out here shooting left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right. Shoot, shot, shoot, shot, shoot, shot. Baby, them arms gonna get tired. Because you're around here trying to change things. You're working, you're moving, you're doing. Okay? That's tiring. That it can be painful. And you have to be rooted and stable in something. And ideally, like I said, it is yourself. I just know I personally have been struggling a bit with some changes that I said that I'm implementing. And it's like, stay focused. Stay rooted in the things that you know. And don't get distracted by everything that's around you. Stay focused on the things that are going to make you feel the best. Stay focused on the things that are going to make you feel good with you, because that's what matters. Do you feel good with you? The reason why I want to make some of the changes in my life, it's not for other people. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody. It's so that I can wake up and be like, wow, I feel good about myself. I feel comfortable in this. I am happy with the life that I'm living, happy with the things that I am doing. And I hope that other people around me get to receive the fruit. I hope my cup runneth over, that people get to receive the fruits of my labor around me, or you get to, that it spills into areas that I can be of use and of service to other people. But it was never going to be about other people. I'm never doing anything rooted in for somebody else. I might do that out of a love that I have for somebody, but I'm saying, like, I'm never going to be like, oh, I went and bought this car because my friend said I wanted to buy this car. I'm not I'm not going into change. I'm not changing what car I drive because so and so think I should. I don't care nothing about that. What is unless I wanted to do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, figure out also the source of your change. Why are you changing these things? Is it because of something that you want? Because that's also going to determine if that change is actually something that you should even be pursuing. What is the change rooted in? Is it rooted in love, or is it rooted in fear? Is it rooted in doubt? Is it rooted in insecurity? Is it rooted in joy? Is it rooted in service? Is it rooted in a desire? Is it, find out the source of why you want to change, and that also might help you to figure out, well, is it worth it? Is it worth doing this thing? Change should be worth it. It'll be less questionable. I'm not saying it won't be hard still, but I'm saying pick your right foot up, pick your left foot up, and get to stepping. Everything that you dream of, that you think of, there's no reason why you're not worth it. It's just, are you willing to go after it? Are you willing to work hard enough for it? Are you willing to put yourself out there and make it happen? Only you can decide that. Yeah, just remember that life is always working for you, not against you. You're supported, and if you're not, figure out how to support yourself so you can get some other people and things, environments around you that do support you. And yeah, know that you're worth it, that you got this. I think an affirmation that we can take away this week would be that change is not here to destroy me, but to create and evolve me. That is all I really have for this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you deal with change and new things down in the comments, what works for you. And let me know if you enjoyed this video. I can't wait to see y'all in the next one. Stay beautiful. Until next time. Bye.